next up, we need to add some subtitles. So this is really important for accessibility, making sure that that the message of our videos comes across in a very clearly communicated way. CapCut again makes this really, really easy. We can go to the left here where it says captions. We click on that, and usually the auto captions work really, really well. So I just click on that and I go to English UK and go to generate. And so then that just takes a moment. So, and now here we can see our captions. Again, we just have our different layers of our video here. We've got here the timeline, then we have some B-roll, and then here now we've got some captions. So we do need to check them, and we can go in and edit them.
For us to edit in CapCut.
So if we need to correct anything, so we can just click on it and we can adjust the text here. So one thing that's important is that it's like clearly visible. So we might want to, for example, have like either have like a different background, have like a white or black background. There's loads of different, templates for what we can use here. But we can also just like adjust the way that it like comes in, the style, everything. And then if we need to edit like some of the text, we can just click here, delete, and then correct it however we want to. If we need to adjust the time, like where exactly the subtitles come in, we can always do that over here. Again, just kind of drag wherever it's meant to sit, and then, and then double check it. But that's how we do the subtitles. What else? So next up, we might want to add some music. I think I've mentioned that earlier. So again, music can be a very like, personal thing for an organization, what kind of music they want to use. There are here on CapCut like tracks that you're allowed to use. So, and there are different sections here. So let's just see, for example, warm. Okay, great. I'm just gonna choose like this first track that comes up here. It can take a really long time to find the right music. Oh, again, I'm literally just dragging the track over here and dropping it underneath our timeline. And then I'm just gonna zoom in here so we can see it a little bit better. There we go. So now if you just, I've just double clicked on the track here and all this information has come up. For example, if we have the interview on top, I'm gonna take like the volume down quite a lot, fade in and fade out. We might want this. Noise reduction, this can be quite handy on interviews if there's maybe like some background noise, anything like that. And beat detection can be useful if you're trying to edit like to the beat of a particular song, but we're not going to use this right now. So let's just see.
Hey everybody, just recording a quick video for us to edit in CapCut.
So yeah, the music, it can probably be a little bit louder here. I could hardly hear it. But anyways, this is how you add the music. So we've got the music, we've got our main timeline, we've got our B-roll here, we've got here our subtitles. So I think we're almost there. Is there anything else? So now, oh, text. That's actually an important element that we want to add. Again, we just go to the left here, text. I'm gonna go to add heading. There we go. And I'm just going to write in here tutorial. And so here now we've got the text. We can drag it to where we want it to have. And then here on the right-hand side, um, we can also kind of, change some of the settings, change the font. So let me just change this to something different. And size, I'm gonna go up to 30 here. And then we can change the color here. So I'm gonna go to, actually, I'm just gonna go to black maybe. That's actually a bit hard to read. So I'm gonna keep it white. Um, but just so you know that there are different options here. We can change the opacity. We can change the scale here. Um, so, and then we can also change the position here, but generally it feels more intuitive to kind of just drag it around as we like. And then, yeah, any other media that we want, we can, the same process for it all. We kind of just import it and then adjust it as we go around. If you're not sure how to, how to find, like sometimes it's quite hard to find, oh, where do I change the font? Where do I do that? A good way to go is just to click on it and see what happens. So here, for example, once I've clicked on it on the right-hand side, different things came up. And then I'm like, oh, there's a text box. That's probably where I can change that. The other thing that's good to remember is right click or control click will give you different options as well. So now that we've pretty much, finished our project, let's say, we're gonna just need to like save and export our files. So we want to rename it over here. This is probably something you'll do much earlier in the process rather than the end, but we're gonna do it right now. So I'm just gonna call it tutorial. So, and then there it's saving. Excellent. So that is all good. I can change it here if needed. And then we can export it.